Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, welcome back. Welcome to this pick a pile reading. This one is, let's spell it out for you. I'm going to spell it out for you. So I'm not 100% sure, but I'm thinking that a couple different things are going to come through with this. One might be related to spells, spell work, spell casting, suggestions for these types of rituals. For some of you, or like, it's going to be like double, okay, so it'll have two parts to it for you, two things it'll be discussing. I think it's going to maybe like simplify something, right? Spell it out for you. We'll take what comes through, guys. I'm feeling good about it. I hope you are too, and you enjoy it. You'll find your timestamps down below in the description. When you're ready, use those to skip ahead to the reading you are choosing. Happy Halloween season, by the way, if you're listening around Halloween season. It is timeless, though, whenever you're in the mood. Option 1, this is your pile. You have the witch with her cauldron on top of your pile. Option 2, you have some sage on your pile. And option 3, you have this witch, your hands up, and the letter E on your pile. So pause the video if you need some more time selecting. I'm going to move into option 1 with everyone choosing option 1. Alright, option 1. We're going to do some reading out of the booklets. We're going to do some chimes. I'm excited. Let's see what you got. Okay. Witch's wisdom card for you is Watchtower of the East, Spring. Your moon card is Full Moon in Cancer. Let your fears dissolve. Visionary. We're going to read this one out of the book. And the Flower has come through as a dragon spirit guide you may call upon to help you, assist you. If you are inspired to do that, I will read a little bit about him, tell you what he does. Okay, the Flower. Here it is. Okay, Deflar chases away malice, ill intent, threats, and harm. Call upon Deflar to help with banishment. Okay, he deals with banishing, chasing away malice, ill intent, threats, and harm. And full moon in Cancer, yeah, it's like there's something y'all are afraid of, huh? Some sort of fear here. There's some sort of very cautionary energy. You've been asking for protection or asking to, working with black candles, looking to like get rid of negativity or clear some things away. Fear not, there will be a new beginning. A Watchtower of the East, Spring. Yes, let those fears dissolve, move into a brighter energy, a brighter time, into some sort of new beginning here. The Watchtower of the East, Spring. It could be also, these could be suggestions for your spell workings. Doing something in spring, working with the direction east, the full moon in Cancer. So take it however it resonates for you. Let's see what else we have here. I'm going to read out of the booklet for this card, and then we will look at your tarot. See if I can figure out how to pronounce this. They tell me. Okay, just have to find it in the book. Here we go. Yes. Where's the pronunciation, guys? It's not telling me how to pronounce it. It's weird. Alright, well, when this card appears, it's a clear indication of your visionary gifts. Your soul's intention is to create pioneering change through implementing divinely inspired ideas. There's no doubt that you've come to Earth to redesign infrastructures, Infrastructures stir up the pot of established protocols and use innovative and progressive methods to evolve humanity. You're a visionary, guided by the divine to implement projects that can help, heal, and inspire our world. What do you want to improve or innovate? Maybe you're a teacher who's frustrated by the education system, or a medical professional who'd love to combine modern medicine with holistic treatments. Perhaps your passion lies in environmentalism, politics, science, or fighting prejudice and injustice. If you're passionate about what needs to evolve, then you're the one who can make a difference. I don't know how to pronounce this, and I'm not sure, probably he, but I'm not sure. I'm going to use he. He is guiding you step by step. Take it one day at a time and break the big vision down into manageable chunks. You can be a trailblazer who fuses ancient wisdom and cutting-edge technique. This is your time to change the world. Additional meanings may be that you're an indigo soul, a passionate person with a divine mandate to tear down the old and build the new. Life is bringing the perfect lessons and challenges needed to fire up your sacred purpose. A career path in medicine or architecture is opening up for you. Be bold and confident about sharing your ideas. And you may wish to look up how to pronounce this deity's name and work with this deity. Okay, some of you may be called to do that. Your spells, your rituals, altar work, something like this. I'll give you the invocation in the book. It is, my mind is in touch with divine ideas. My visions create a better world. All right, so spelling it out for you, the guides want you to recognize who you are and what you came here to do, and they want you to hear them, validating that, reinforcing that, and have you set your mind, reprogram your mind or strengthen your mind in relation to this. Those affirmations are coming through, it's saying work with the affirmations. Let's get your cards from the tarot as well. So, yeah, the Chariot, the Emperor reversed, the Five of Cups, Potions, the Six of Needles. Okay, a lot of you are meant to really tap into some innovative energy, have very innovative ideas, maybe put some of them in practice as well, maybe be a catalyst for other people at times. Some of you, yes, you are meant to fight some sort of outdated authority, authoritative system maybe, leaders who are unjust in certain ways. The Chariot card says your life path, your life purpose, you take the reins, you have a mission, okay? And the Emperor reverse is toxic emperor, toxic, ruler. And there's some disappointment here, there's some loss connected to this, but the Six of Needles is well, we can fix this. We can really tap into the higher mind and have some acceleration here with what we're learning, what we're teaching, the way we're thinking. The Three of Candles reverse, yeah, something wasn't working, there's a lack of synergy. The Nine of Candles, okay, coming up on the end of some sort of cycle. The Eight of Candles reverse, there's no need to rush or hurry. The Star card reverse, except when there is. You guys, it's important for you to be able to trust your intuition. The Two of Presents, okay, right side up. So basically there's this message higher forces, your higher self, God, source creator, spirit guides, they trust you. They trust you in your exchanges. They trust you. Exchanges of information, exchanges of things. Eight of Candles, the Star card reverse. Okay, there's something about the future that you don't know yet. There's some sort of lack of clarity or something about the future that you don't know yet. And if you did, you might alter your vision a little bit for the future or what you're looking to manifest. Some of you, there's some sort of travel delay or blockage to travel, or your acceleration with a project thing. And this is showing up as blessing in disguise energy, or like it's in alignment with the greater plan. There's also this message, like not everybody has the same mission here on earth. Not everybody has the same awareness. Not everybody has reached the same level of enlightenment yet. Not everybody has the same clarity about the future. Not everybody has the same desires or vision for the future. So it feels like that's a part of the reason why something isn't moving more quickly, or in the past it didn't move more quickly when it may have been desired or envisioned that way for it to go more swiftly. There could have been hiccups or challenges, or you were asked to sit down and explain something to somebody, have some sort of conversation instead of just like smooth sailing from point A to point B. Let's get your chimes on the table. We'll also give you some letters. This is about spelling. We've got letters. There's actually numbers and letters in there, so we'll see what comes through. Okay. Yeah, okay, the hay bale. And that can represent some sort of block sometimes. That's a block. The witch is here with her crystal ball. We've got the pink beads, and then we've got okay, this is sage too, and you guys didn't choose the sage pile, but working with sage could be really beneficial. If there's a feeling of grief or sadness, loss, there's some sort of disappointment that may be lingering energetically in a car, in a home, in your aura, work with sage and love to bring in that, like, get rid of that old energy. You could call upon the floor to assist you with this too, and welcome in this bright new beginning. Step into that spring energy. We've got a mummy here upside down. To me, mummies represent preserving things, okay, taking care of things and preserving them, creating a longevity. But it can also represent ancient history. You've got the number 4, number 3, 8. So we'll do angel numbers. If you're inspired to look that up, you'll get another meaning there, another message. Okay, so we've got the letter L, the letter B, the letter Y, and the letter X. If anything comes to mind, definitely take note of that. There's a reason for it. I am getting a level up, or moving to the next level coming through for you guys. You're stepping up in some way, moving, this block, instead of pushing against it, maybe you decide it's a stepping stone, you step on it. BL, below for some of you, blue for some of you comes through as a color, as well as pink that you could work with. Wear more pink to attract love, if that's what you desire to do, or affection, care, to come off as more loving, approachable. Again, with the X and the Y, it's like X, Y, and Z. In the 9 here, it's so close to being completed. The end of some sort of cycle is so close to being completed. Hang in there is the message for some of you, or just become aware of where you're at, that's what's going on. You can do brain dumps with the letters to expand your messages and get more ideas as well if you're guided. Some of you may wish to work with a crystal ball or some sort of circular, some sort of orb. Okay, a globe possibly, marbles, round stones, I don't know, beads. They're showing that. And I do feel like some of you do have a bit of like psychic ability, that you could use. You could do divination yourself, a lot of you. Okay. Hey, Bill, on the Two of Presents. Some of you may need to make some purchasing some sort of supplies or some sort of tool. Some of you, it's like some sort of exchange is blocked. You might benefit from a money reading, or the angel number might give you more information on that. You could create some sort of spell to assist you with this. Or again, maybe look at it differently. Instead of seeing a block, see a stepping stone and pull yourself up on it. 438 as your angel number. Okay, guys, and you can again work with these numbers to rituals and spells as you are called to. So maybe, it's 3 pinches of this as you say it 4 times or 8 times. Just some ideas on the table. I will leave your reading here and move into the next one. Many blessings, and bye-bye. Alright, option 2. Let's see what you got going on here with the cards first. Just wonderful smelling stuff. I have to keep putting it to my nose and taking whiffs of this sage. So good. Okay. So you have Hex, Banishment. Okay. This is interesting because this came up some in pile 1 too. If you were drawn to both piles, you might want to listen for both piles. Full moon in Cancer. A personal issue reaches resolution. I think they actually had full moon in Cancer from the Manifesting Moons deck, different deck as well. So definitely an overlap here. Full moon in Cancer could be a time period for that you cast some sort of spell in the past, or that you might want to plan some sort of ritual or spell around that time. Personal issue reaches resolution. Sacred medicine. And Spirit Shoes shows up as a dragon spirit guide. So I'm going to read out of the booklet for this one, and I will read my notes on Spirit Shoes, tell you what this dragon spirit guide does, and if you are drawn to work with this spirit guide, then you can call upon him and work with him or her. I'm not sure the gender. Okay, where are you? Spirit Shoes. Okay, Spirit Shoes deals with otherworldly experiences, abilities, and concepts. Magic helps with integrating things, exploring things, and grounding your energy. It's important to stay grounded when we start opening the crown chakra and working with the crown chakra and some of these spiritual things. So Spirit Shoes helps with that and much more. Lovely. Okay. So we have, I'm not sure how to pronounce this. Maybe it'll tell me in the book. It's strange. It seems like some it does tell you the pronunciation, some it doesn't. So okay. Okay, here we go. Maybe I just overlooked the other one. It's possible. Asclepios. Wow. Asclepios, I think is how you pronounce that. Asclepios. Okay, so message is the Greek god of medicine, rejuvenation, and healing comes into your life today to offer a dose of positive energy for your well-being. If you're dealing with an illness, injury, or ailment, Asclepios understands your struggle and suffering. He knows the anxiety, depression, and frustration that can accompany long and short-term health problems. Asclepios leads you into his sun-filled sanctuary garden, full of medicinal plants. I'm here to take care of you. Trust that you're in good hands. You're safe in your body. I watch over the medical profession and can guide you to the right doctors and treatments. Invoke me before surgeries or consultations, and I'll work my light through your practitioners. Healing from illness is never purely physical. There are always emotional, psychological, and spiritual elements. Asclepios was a master at blending scientific and holistic methods. He's presently guiding medical professionals and researchers to combine traditional and complementary practices. Could you be a part of this new era of sacred medicine? Some additional meanings include your divine life purpose is in the medical profession, so that may or may not be true for you. We also have work with integrative medicine, conventional treatments combined with complementary therapies for yourself or as a practitioner. And illness is sometimes a sign of a life that needs rerouting. Be honest with yourself about what you'd like to change. So I definitely feel like this God is showing up saying, if you want to work with me, work with me. You're casting your spells, doing your rituals, and work with this God here. Some of you could benefit from doing some burning black candles or burning sage, sort of banishment of old energies, negative energies, to cleanse your aura, to bring about health, banish illness. And Spirit Shoes shows up also, willing to assist and able in your life. It's very beautiful energy. The invocation here is, I take responsibility for my health. I heal my mind, spirit, and body. These might be affirmations for you to work with. Consider that. So we're working with those affirmations. And your tarot. We're going to look at your tarot. 10 of Candles. Okay. 8 of Needles. All right. Yeah. Oh my goodness, that's beautiful. There's that. Okay. Some of you take it to the limit, you take it to the max, or someone has something, takes it to the, really to the finish line here. It's like as much as one can bear, one can take. The 10 of Candles, the 10 of Needles, very pressurized energy, but it's also indicating being at the end of a cycle. And the 8 of Needles talks about healing, repairing, rejuvenating, recovering. The Queen of Presents says nourish yourself, ground your energy, take care of practicalities, and boom, there's the potential for a good fortune. The wheel turns in your favor. But here we have the 10 of Needles, so there's a lot of worry, possibly mental anguish. The 3 of Presents to me feels like don't be a lone wolf all the time. Like other people, associating with other people, getting their assistance, collaborating, just like sharing story, these things can really help reduce some of the burdens, reduce some of the worry or stress. And sometimes it takes teamwork to make the dream work. The 4 of Candles is reversed, the Hermit card's right side up, and the Sun card's reversed. So it's about balance, it's about taking time on your own with the Hermit, just you and nature, you and source, you and spirit, sometimes you and a lover, getting away together from the rest of the world. And then it's, these collaborations, and having that balance brings about better health, best health possibilities. It can help with financial health as well. some of you aren't happy about something, or somebody else isn't happy, maybe hasn't been happy in a long time. There's some sort of block to pleasure, or pursuing one's hobbies, maybe problems with children, family dynamics. That doesn't mean that things are always changing. So this can change. Don't look at this as like a permanent thing. It's always going to have to be that way. I think that you're not really serving yourself and doing right by yourself if you do. The Four of Candles is reverse. Okay, after the Three of Presents, let's get some chimes on the table and some letters, numbers. Let's see what those. Thank you, Spirit guides. Okay, we got the number 12 showing up, and the number 9. 9 is on a star. For some of you, the number 9 has to do with an Aquarius person, or has to do with a specific wish or desire. You may have wished upon a star, actually, literally. And the vibrational frequency of the number 9 holds a message for you. It could also mean that you're getting very close to completing some sort of cycle, or that you are at the end. And it's like every ending does have a new beginning, but it's also an ending. And what do we need to do about that? Some of you have been skipping over celebrations, and the spirit guides don't want you to do that anymore. Even if you're celebrating alone or low key, or it's something spontaneous rather than planned, do something to celebrate and to treat yourself and reward yourself. And the spirit guides that assist you as well, and other people that assist you, it's like, instead of having things just kind of run on, create that beautiful like separation of this book and then this book, instead of just all one. We need to create some sort of separation, and they're suggesting you do it by honoring the end of cycles and the beginning of new cycles. So whatever it is, it can be low-key stuff, it can be big level things, it can be like, there's a graduation. Have a party, celebrate, do something. Or it's something specific you've been looking to manifest. Maybe you finally got that new insert, I don't know what it is, the new tarot deck that you've been wanting. Or somebody asked you out on a date, you've been trying to get back into the dating arena, somebody asked you out on a date or accepted your offer. Whatever it is, do something to celebrate that or honor that, big or small. It's important. Okay, I'm getting the images of stars too, with magic, with spell work. Consider working with stars if that's a good move for you. Got the letter Q, the letter E. Some of you might practice divination yourself. Or there's this message about divination being able to serve as a healing tool and like a guidance tool to help you in healing yourself and putting the pieces together. Numbers as well. There's this thing about the language of numbers. And what are numbers trying to tell you? What are they speaking to you? And as far as spell work goes, be mindful of what numbers you're using. You can work numbers into your magic. A couple pinches of this. We say this 9 times because have your reasons for the numbers. Is coming through as a suggestion. Okay, you've got a basket here with the Queen of Presents. I think specifically for a number of you, it's calling you to use a basket, some sort of container that's fun, that's practical for you. But a lot of you specifically, it's saying, hey, baskets. I don't know, incorporate baskets. Make a spell basket if that calls to you. Or it's like gather up your ingredients into a basket, go out foraging for your ingredients, take a basket. Some of you, it's maybe talking about making food, goodies, making a gift basket or something, spreading some good fortune into the world. It can come back to you as well. Okay. This is my chime of like being your unique, funky self and doing so unapologetically, like loving yourself, letting your inner freak flag fly, and how it's a strength, you know, rather than a weakness, a strength. And that goes for like your creations too. So work your magic, allow your unique authenticity to come through as well. Don't just take a pre-made spell and don't put any of your own touches into it. No, your touches are important. Like, do it your way, put your style into things, is coming through as a message. Some of you, it's going to help you to attract people who want to learn from you, or the right teachers for you, or just like the right assistants and collaborative efforts. And being truthful, being honest, being authentic, and getting a little wild, having fun, being playful. Wave that freak flag. Okay, do something interesting. The Sun card reversed, it feels like boredom. Bring back that childlike sense of wonder and play and creativity. Some of you with the Hermit card here, it's like you're either trying to do things too much on your own and in an energy of isolation, and that's creating a creative block, or you haven't been taking enough time to yourself. Or it's like, you know, when you do take time to yourself, connect with nature, connect with your higher self, do a meditation, whatever it is, then that can help assist you with the creative block. And creative, this energy can represent some sort of sexual issue or block with sexual expression too. So it would be the same message either way, as far as like suggestions on how to overcome that. Okay, rolling the die. Some of you work with dice. Do you work with dice? If you're feeling lucky, I don't want to encourage gambling too much, but if you're feeling lucky and you feel like gambling, you might have some success at this time. So with the Wheel of Fortune here and all the die, it does kind of lend to that energy. Okay, you got the Y here, the X, the R, Y again. So I see year, day. Okay, consider the day, if you're doing spell work, consider the day of the week, the year, and work with the energies of the year. So how could you do that? Well, there's like the Chinese zodiac. Currently I'm recording in a dragon year. That's something to consider, and that might be something I could work into my spells if I was casting some spells. Or the number, right? Is it an 8 universal year? Is it a 4 universal year when you're listening? Or the day of the year, something to consider. Day of the year. Because you get a lot with numbers here. I feel like you could crack some sort of codes too, or like your spirit guides are trying to give you messages through numbers. So play around with that as your guidance. See what you learn comes through. You got the number 5 here. Okay, so if you want an angel number to look up, you got 1295, I see. But you could also, you know, use what you're guided to here. We've got some numbers here: 2, 3, 1, 101, 101, 1, 2. There's really a lot of them. Okay, X. There's some sort of discovery. Okay, but it's also like some of you need to eliminate something because it's packed, it's jammed packed full, and it needs some sort of breathing room. And this is apt to be your mind or somebody's mind. They need to like stop overthinking. They need to clear their mind a bit. And that's definitely talking about if you're doing spell work too, is like knowing there's a bunch of energy there. What are you doing with it? How are you directing it? Yeah, and cleansing away the past, or like sorting through, sifting through the past and releasing what can be released, saving what you choose to save, is an important aspect coming through with your reading too. Okay, guys. That's what I'm seeing for you. I'm going to leave your reading here, move into the next one. Many blessings. If you enjoyed the reading today, please let me know with some feedback. Smash that thumbs up button. Leave a comment if you have one. Contribute financially to me and the channel if you're so inclined and able. We really appreciate all of that. Many blessings, and bye-bye. Okay, pile 3. I take some time to inhale the sage. Oh, it just smells so wonderful. Okay. And it's kind of a fun little ritual between piles to cleanse the energies, create the transition. Alright, you have Moon Cycles as your first card. So definitely, if you're looking to cast some spells, can work with the phases of the moon. Take into consideration the phases of the moon and what signs the moon is transiting through, your planning of your spells and so forth, to benefit you. Yes, the energy of the moon. This is so interesting. Out of all of the cards in the 2 decks that were combined here, in the Manifesting Moon and I forgot the other one's name actually, it's another moon deck. All 3 piles had Cancer energy, the moon in Cancer. Isn't that wild? Moon in Cancer. So it's Moon in Cancer day. New moon in Cancer for you. Relax. Okay. So this could be talking about a time period where you did cast the spell, or using this time to cast some sort of specific spell. New moon in Cancer. Okay. We have Merlin showing up. Cosmic knowledge. I'm going to read this one out of the booklet. And you have Trez, the green dragon Trez. So I'll read a little bit about Trez as well and what he does. He's a green dragon spirit guide, and you can call upon him and work with him if you're inspired to do that. So let's first find out what he does. Trez. Okay. Trez loves shiny treasures. Trez is about earthly wealth and pleasures. Helps you find, protect, provides for your treasures. So things that you need for your treasures, like if you have a car and you need a car wash, as an example, he can help with that. Okay. So it's like the quote-unquote extras. Final, like, you survive without that car, maybe, but it's not, water. It's not clean water or food, but you're worthy and you're deserving of these things nonetheless. Trez is about the treasures. Okay, let's read about Merlin. And we'll go into your tarot. Merlin, what is the message here? Thank you. Drop everything you're wrestling with. Leave the mind struggles. Stop trying to figure it all out. Don't rely solely on 3D logic. You need to look beyond the physical and open your energy to the mystical forces that govern our universe. This is where your answer for healing lies, beyond the veil, in the constellations and transits of the planets, deep inside the mysteries of the cosmos. You're now harnessing ancient wisdom from the Avalon, mystery schools of Merlin. He taught metaphysical subjects such as alchemy, sacred geometry, astrology, divining, and energy healing. There was a vast cosmic library containing esoteric texts by divine scholars. Let Merlin help you remember your magical powers. Whatever you're seeking right now, your inner magician knows how to find it. Meditate and ask your third eye chakra to reveal what you need to know. You can visualize Merlin's rainbow light streaming from your chakras to heal yourself, a relationship, or a karmic issue. You're a wise soul with knowledge from other worlds. Trust the powers conferred by your purple cloak and crystal wand, given to you many moons ago by the supreme sorcerer Merlin. Okay. And some alternative meanings include clear the energy with a person, place, or situation to experience immediate relief and resolution. Your life purpose involves using and teaching astrology, energy healing, chakra balancing, or magic. Study vortex healing, a holistic system of energetic healing from the Merlin lineage. Visit Glastonbury to reconnect with the sacred sites of Avalon. So you guys have a lot of support here for magical pursuits and spell work, like a lot. It feels very fortunate to me that Merlin is showing up as a spirit guide, and you know, here he is. So it's like, if you want to work with Merlin, call on Merlin to assist you. I feel like there's much to learn, much for you to learn, much for you to be taught, maybe much for you to teach as well. Here, many tools. Relax. It's important to relax. That's when a lot of the information can enter, and only then can it enter. The invocation for Merlin, according to this card, is, I call upon my deep magical powers. The universe is working with me in mysterious and miraculous ways. Positive affirmations too, you can work with, or weave them into a spell that you're casting. I call upon my deep magical powers. The universe is working with me in mysterious and miraculous ways. All right, so let's see what you have for tarot. Oh, wow. Definitely some sort of new beginning here. But again, this message of the unseen coming first, the Fool. Well, it could be representing somebody with personal placements in Aries, first house stuff, Aries energy. The Fool in tarot is this energy of taking a leap of faith. It's trusting the heart, it's trusting the intuition, and moving into the unknown without having to have it all logically make sense right away, without having to know every detail or what's coming next. Again, it's a leap of faith. And the Ace of Presents is, a beginning in 3D. It can be a new stream of income, a new job, but it's like some sort of tangible thing, something here in the 3D. So it's like, first we do this with the energy in the unseen world. We embrace this newness. We move in this new direction. We take this new step. We follow it before it makes sense, or before we have physical proof or evidence, right? Before something's manifested, we visualize it, perhaps, right? And then the Ace of Presents, there it is in the 3D. Okay. What else do we have here? Queen of Candles. Okay, so some of you, there is an Aries in your life. For others, this may be Sagittarius, Leo person. We also have the water signs and the earth signs represented. But Aries is here twice. Taurus for some of you twice as well. So yeah, that could be a character in your story, and maybe there's some messages here about this, and spell it out. And we're going to get the chimes and the letters and numbers too. This could be a mother, your mother, mother-in-law, mother-like figure. It's really like an energy of mothering something, though. It's like any sort of, this can be a pet mommy or daddy, really. It can be a project. You're painting a painting, that's your baby, whatever it is. You're working on something, it's going to be your baby. Your business is your baby. The Empress is the mommy or the boss in this scenario. And so the Five of Needles reverse, the Queen of Candles reverse following that. Definitely going to have to get your chimes out. Let's try and do this. I do feel for some of you there's a specific message of advice here. It's talking about some sort of offerings, making some sort of offerings, or making offerings, like offerings to, I don't know if it's to the dead or to aspects of the self, or to the divine, to gods, to goddesses, to the fae. But the message here is to do a little more research first, to learn, what would be appropriate offerings, when's an appropriate time to cast this spell or to do this ritual. Look around, look into it, the eyeballs here, and feel it out too. Use your other senses. Look and feel and figure out what feels right, what sounds right, what makes sense. There's no rush. Okay, we've got best friend over here. Some of you may have had a falling out with a best friend. They could be a water sign person. They could be younger than you. They could be dealing with something like, they may come off as emotionally immature to some of you. I don't know. They want to be your best friend. Best friend. Page of Potions reverse. Here's the teddy bear. Some of you can or have previously connected with a best friend in the astral world, through meditation, possibly through the veil, like maybe in a dream. With all this purple energy connected to the crown chakra energy, it's like maybe telepathy involved, or it's like your souls have maybe known each other before. Your souls are in communication. I'm not sure, especially with the teddy bear. It's like this cuddly energy. It's safe energy. It's protected energy or protective energy. But it's also leaning towards sleep and dreams. Okay? We have two pages here. The page of presence right side up and the page of potions reverse. So I feel like maybe some of you, there's some sort of separation. Maybe they've passed away. Maybe it's distance. They live in a different area, far away from you now, or they always did. You're connected online. They may be becoming your best friend, not there yet. Or there could have been some sort of spat, or they're going through something emotionally. It might be a good idea to sleep on things. Some of you, this person wants more, or you want more. There's a crush going on. They want to sleep with you. Or this is a lover and a best friend, or will be in the future. A lot of possibilities with this. Really leaning towards, please, work with this crown chakra, trust the higher mind, trust your intuition. Again, like maybe get some sleep on things. Two, take note of your dreams. Some of you, there's something that's your best friend is looking to communicate with you. And that could be you saying you are your best friend. Or it could be a departed loved one. It could be your cat that's passed away. It could be, again, like somebody there's a separation. They can't talk to you in the physical dimension, but they're talking to you this way, communicating to you this way. If that makes sense. Or they're at a distance from you. It's pretty interesting, really, because it's like, when we have the page of presence, there is some ability to ground the information, or to ground this connection, to take practical steps as well. Take note of these things, write it down, ground the energy. Some of you are looking to manifest a best friend, like you want to cast a spell to find a best friend or a lover and a best friend. Okay, cool. Do it. What's stopping you? There's mainly Merlin's showing up saying part of the process is educating yourself. You might want to learn about specific herbs, plants that you could work with, spell, as well as the astrology and so forth. Feels like somebody's feelings may have been hurt. Okay. The page of presence, the two of wands, the empress, the five of needles. Let me also get the letters out. You have the letter K, I, A, M, and S. Do you have any actual words here? Maze, M-A-Z-E, I-S, or is it Z? Like corn? I don't know, it came to mind. So some of you working with corn, your spell work, there's a message about corn. Ma, M-A. So yeah, a lot of you, there is some sort of, like, your mom is calling, line 1. There's something here with your mom, or motherhood, you becoming a mother, possibly a baby's mama, something like this, ma. But I do also feel like it's like your projects, your pets, things like looking at you like you're the mother, you know, you're the caregiver of them, and you taking on that responsibility. Is I-S-K, kiss, K-I-S-S. I don't know. Definitely use your intuition. Write down words that come to your mind, ideas that come to your mind, because that's going to be the most effective anyway, most of the time. You know, with this reading, I definitely feel that way about it. There's an abundant energy here, the Empress, and it's meant to alleviate some sort of pain. You know, it's supposed to reduce some sort of pain, overthinking, clear your mind, you know, like focus your mind in a proactive way, educating yourself about things that interest you and things that will benefit you to learn, and not allow it to become actively engaging in a bunch of negative thinking and criticism and fear-mongering. Can I speak today? The sirens in the background are distracting me and annoying me right now. I apologize. Like doubts and fears and negativity and worry and all of this stuff, like, don't let it trip you up too much. I feel like you have the power to just like turn your dial, turn your focus, and start educating yourself, or continue educating yourself about what you're interested in and what's going to benefit you, right? You learn this stuff, and it's really like putting you on the right path here. I feel like that, along with like 10 to practical matters, you know, you need to take care of, get out of bed, brush your teeth, take your shower, etc., etc. It's going to help you line up with right place, right time. And this information too, with your spell work, right place, right time, it's going to have you feeling more confident. It's going to align you with greater abundance, fertility, the Empress. And that, you know, the 5 of Needles, that is going to reduce conflict, verbal spats with other people potentially, arguments within yourself, indecision. The Queen of Candles is reversed too. So yeah, there's maybe a situation with fire sign person for some of you, or there's a situation with like, I don't want to get out of bed in the morning. I don't have energy for this. I don't want to be like in the limelight. I don't want people looking at me. I don't want to be performing for others or entertaining others. You know, I'm tired of these people at my home and I'm cooking for them. I'm tired of that. The Queen of Candles reverse. But others, there could be some sort of creative block. You know, you want to go on more adventures, or you want to have more money and be able to buy gifts and do these things with the money. And you want to be able to create, you want to be able to perform, to sing a song and be heard and appreciated for it, but you're blocked, maybe by fear, maybe it's something else, but you seem like you're blocked, and that could be part of what you're working with spell casting, or you're wondering why that is. Why are you feeling low energy, listless, don't want to get out of bed, don't want to try, or not motivated? The answers do lie within. The purple beads, some of you wearing more purple, working with the color purple, is going to assist you. I'm hearing especially before bedtime. It's going to help you with getting the answers, and it's like you'll have this inner knowing about it. It won't be like, oh, I'm telling you the answers and now you hear the answers from me, but you're not really 100% sure still. This way, you're actually going to have this inner knowing instead of I think. Okay. I'm seeing smack here as well. It's showing me lips, like smacking. I definitely think there's some sort of crush issue that may be one-sided for some of you. Yeah, the pirate is like, oh, you stole my heart. Somebody stole someone's heart. I don't know. And definitely the element water making an appearance here too with the pirate. Okay, water deities. Consider like what you're wearing on your head, if you're wearing a headpiece, if you protect your head in certain environments too with the crown chakra energy and then a hat showing up. This could be a call to start doing something different. Wear a hat, wear a bandana. I don't know. Change your hat, a specific type of hat. Create some sort of crown for rituals, for spell work if you're inspired. The 8 of Potions, yeah. I think a lot of you, you're going to see here in the near future, you're going to see something a little different. It's like you're going to see what's worth committing to. You're going to see where other people may be committed to you or committed to projects or what they're committed to. And that's very valuable information. It's needed information. I feel like that might be a reason why emotions might be a little bit all over the place right now, or there's some sort of uncertainty or the appearance of emotional immaturity. We don't have all the information yet. We need that information to feel more grounded, balanced, and it's coming. Okay. Again, for some of you, it's like tomorrow, because the teddy bear's here. It's like you're going to sleep on it come tomorrow. You'll have it. See all kinds of things that you guys might be trying to cast spells for or want answers on, including romance, friendship, money. So, you know, this is just one reading. You can go into more specific topics, more readings if you like, with me and this channel or others, on your own potentially. 8 of Potions reverse. Yeah, that feels pretty complete. I'm going to go ahead and leave your reading here. Many blessings, and bye-bye.